What's good, YouTube? It's your boy RJ, and today we're going to be dissecting Charleston White on Fresh and Fit. Some of the things that he talked about on Fresh and Fit. I think it's very important that we bring it to the light, dissect it, digest it. Let's get into the video.
Who's 80% of the consumer base?
Okay, I guess women.
Thank you.
But okay,
There's a reason why. Hold on. You see, I'm not just. This isn't coming from a place of anger or misogyny or me talking crap. It's facts. Advertisers target women because women are more impressionable and they're easier to control. Women are group thinkers. They're more involved with. They're more involved being social. They're followers. Okay. You look at a fashion trend. You look at a hairstyle. When Rihanna cut her hair back in 2008, every other girl decided to cut their hair. Fashion trends, typically women follow them. So women are easier to sell to and advertise to. And this is why advertisers target women and not necessarily men. So what I'm saying is that women are impressionable by nature. They're more agreeable.
Yeah.
And this is not a social construct. This is biology.
Yeah, they are emotional creatures too, but I wouldn't say that they can't, objectively think or, be rational.
And the thing is that a lot of these advertisers, the way that they advertise to women is an emotionally driven marketing campaign. If they can strike an emotion within a woman, they know that that emotion is going to lead to their wallets. They know that that emotion is going to lead to the man. Why do you think we have all these different holidays that are supposed to be super emotional, but behind each holiday that there is, something is being sold to you in the process? And if you watch these commercials every holiday season, most of these commercials have women in it because they know that these are going to be the driving force behind a lot of these purchases, whether they men go out and buy them the stuff that they want or they go buy it themselves. They know women are going to be the ones to move the money.
Of course they can. They can. I'm not saying they're not objective or rational, but what I am saying is that they're more likely to make bad decisions on emotion, which can lead to the destruction of the relationship.
Yeah,
and I didn't liquor as well.
That.
I had alcohol. Oh, it's a wrap.
Yeah, for real.
So,
yeah.
And the thing is, and I know you guys might say, well, men drink and cheat too. What are you talking about, Myron? Here's the difference. If I cheat on my girl, I can go back to my girl and love her the same. If you cheat as a woman, it's a wrap. It's not the same. One is premeditated murder. The other one is, a DUI, manslaughter. It's not the same as when a woman cheats. Oh, you're shaking your head. Go ahead.
I just don't agree with that, yeah.
Okay, why don't you agree? Go ahead.
Yeah, because if she was enough for him, then you wouldn't need another woman or think about putting yourself in another woman.
See, the thing is, that's another thing that was promoted to most women is that men naturally are monogamous. We're not. God created us to create life, to expand our bloodline. I can look at two women, and this is just at my base, at my primate level. I could look at two women and love them both the same, and that love never intermingles between the two. I'm not going to love her different because I love her. It just is what it is. But throughout time, they know that women are the ones that are the best fans, the best supporters. So there has been a narrative created, especially over the last 40 to 30 years. There's been a narrative created where women are being sold this idea that men are naturally monogamous and that when we find the right woman, you satisfy us for the rest of our life. And that's just not the case. That's just not the case, especially when you're dealing with a person that is dating multiple people throughout the years, and then all of a sudden you're supposed to settle down with one forever. Even the idea doesn't even make sense, but because it's been something that we've seen in my generation all our lives, and in my parents' generations all their lives, majority of their lives, that it's become something that's been normalized. But naturally, men have the urge to sleep with multiple women. It just is what it is. That's what God created us to do, to reproduce the world, to fill the world with people. If we didn't have that drive within us to do that, this world would not be the way it is now. It would be a lot more primatal. There would be, no buildings, skyscrapers and all that stuff. We wouldn't have that urge to build the same way that we do.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Men will sleep with somebody they don't like.
Oh, I know that.
Women won't.
But it becomes a thing too when you don't like her and you're still penetrating her.
A man will sleep with somebody they literally hate.
I don't like her. You know, but
won't.
I'll have sex with her 10 times and more.
Isn't that worse?
It's not worse.
Here's the thing. A guy's thinking, when my woman go cheat with a man, she's emotionally invested unless she's a whore.
She don't love
Only prostitutes can sleep with a man she's not emotionally invested in.
Facts.
A woman has to have some. A man can literally stick his dick in a gas tank.
That's facts, though.
He can literally stick his dick in a hole in the ground.
It's not fucked up.
He's not emotionally. A man.
So that makes it okay.
A man has no emotions tied to his penis. So when he lays with a woman, and you say, "Well, you've been sleeping with her for years," he don't even like her. But when a woman lay with a man, it's something about him she has to like. That's what hurt a man even more. A man is saying, "Man, I'm sleeping with this woman. I don't even know her. I sleep with somebody I don't know. I don't even like." None invested. But for you to lay down with this guy, you have to have something invested in it. That's what hurts more.
The fact that you say that is even worse, because it then means that I have absolutely nothing. Like,
well,
you see, women don't understand, and this is how it becomes such new information to them, because women don't have to understand men to attract us. They just gotta look pretty, and we gonna come, right? But men, we have to understand women to attract women. We can't just show up and then all the women want us. That's just not how it works. The thing is that the idea and the woman's perspective of the way that she looks at the world has been at the forefront of the conversation for so long that now that men are speaking on the things that we have, the attributes that we have, the characteristics that we have, it sounds like a whole foreign language because they've never heard it. Because guess what? These media production companies, these content production companies, they're not going to push the narrative of what men are. They're going to push the narrative of what women want us to be. And because that has been the driving force in media for almost 50 years, men have tried to fit ourselves in this box that we really were never created by God to be. We were never created by God to be in this box. But because of the media and women being so strong-willed on what they want us to be, we just conform. But now we get into a space where it's becoming toxic because it's not the true nature of men. And so it's like, okay, I see what's going on. Now we got to call it out. Now we got to put it all on the table. Either you could accept it or reject it. And if, as a woman, if she decides to reject it, she might as well go start sleeping with other women. Because y'all going to think exactly alike. Men and women, we don't even think alike. There's nothing in our mind that processes information that's even similar. Let's continue.
You have to understand a man. When a man,
if you could just stick it in a gas tank,
that's devaluing your woman.
This what a woman have to understand. What a man does with his penis has nothing to do with his emotions and his value.
Thank you.
Which sucks.
Which most men don't really even show emotion.
Then y'all should never have anything to do with a man, is what I'm telling you. Because a woman, everything that a woman does. So if you ask a woman, what do you think about this? She's going to answer with her feelings. She's going to say, well, I feel like. If you ask a man, well, how do you feel? He's going to say what he thinks because he's not emotionally in tune with his feelings.
Yeah.
By nature, we're hunters, right? So we have to be analytical. A hunter can't be in tune with his feelings because he wouldn't hunt out of fear. When it's dark outside, when the world had no lights, then he wouldn't provide food for his family because he would be afraid. So there's something in us that supersedes our feelings because we're analytics. A woman is more emotional because she has to nurture. She has to give life. She has to breathe life. And so when a man knows, when my woman sleep with this man, she's way more invested into this man than I am when I sleep with a woman.
Facts.
A man will sleep with something he hates. A woman won't. So it's much more impactful when a woman lay down with a man because that's her heart. Her heart is between her legs. A man's not. So women think that our feelings are tied to our penis, and a man has no emotions when it comes to sex. None whatsoever.
So is his presence what gives the woman like The heart. I'm trying to understand, where does the heart come from?
Where is the heart located?
In a man, like, because there's no emotion. So where is the heart?
Listen.
We're talking about
The way to a man's heart is through his belly.
Yeah, that is a good saying. Yeah,
you're saying a woman didn't feed you enough, and you go and stick your penis in whatever was moving.
Obviously,
it's like you didn't feed me enough.
Listen. Talk to your grandmothers.
Yeah.
Talk to your grandmothers and your great grandmothers, and I promise you, they will tell you a way to a man's heart is through his belly.
Facts.
A man that has a woman that'll feed him supersedes a woman that'll fuck him.
Facts.
Shout to Mo.
Oh my gosh.
That's powerful, man.
The average today's women think that they can win us with their pussy.
No, I mean, like, for a man,
That's
they
facts.
show the love, not how the woman gets the man.
Watching a woman give birth to your child will change how you treat her.
Mm-hmm.
A woman forgiveness, a woman forgiving you when she catch you lying will cause you to stop lying to her.
Facts.
A woman who expresses her hurt without anger will cause you to stop hurting her.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it depends on the man.
Nah.
Surely does.
Yeah,
because some men have no heart at all.
I want to comment on that.
All men have heart. When they meet the right woman, they'll stop doing whatever they was doing before they met that woman to keep this woman.
Facts.
When they meet the right woman, they'll jump through whatever hoops that they have to jump through, even if it means denying themselves for this woman. But how do you know? Think about how great we say Dr. King is.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Martin Luther King was a whoremonger, slept with many a women,
Facts.
and his wife knew it.
Facts.
I did not know that.
Everybody knows that.
I did not want that perception.
Everybody knows that. But most women will say because he cheat, he's not a great man. Most women think because you've cheated on women that you're not a good man.
Right.
Good man cheat.
And this is the issue. You see how confused these women are. They're looking at it from a woman's perspective. They know if they cheat, this is why they're cheating. But they have never been taught when men do the same thing. When men are placed in them situations and put themselves in them situations, it's from a whole different space. It's from a whole different space. Now, as a man, if I'm dating this girl and I'm out messing with other women, and the other women approach the girl I'm dating and is like, "Are you such and such girl?" Yada yada yada, start causing all this drama. I'm the issue, because I don't know how to keep my house in order to where outside situations are infiltrating my house. But if that's not what's going on, then she doesn't have to worry. She shouldn't have to worry about none of that, because it doesn't really affect her. She's still good. She still know where I'm at every night. She still know that end of the day, she has my heart. The issue lies when I take my energy and resources and mass and give it away. Okay, now it's an issue, because now my heart is moving on. But if that's not the case, there should never be an issue. But women don't look at it like that, because they're looking at it from their own personal experience. They're thinking, if I was to cheat, this is why. So if he's cheating, this has to be the reason. It's not the case.
It's hard for a woman to believe that. Good men cheat because all men cheat. All men will cheat, except for the right woman.
Yup. That's so factual.
Hurt her.
That's so
the
factual.
Hurt that he see that he causes her will stop him from cheating, because he don't want to cause her that hurt. So it has nothing to do with a man feeling some type of way more or less than it does a woman. It's in his nature. It's in his nature.
Y'all go check out Fresh and Fit. Their podcast and channel will be in the description box below. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you enjoy content like this, click that subscribe button for your boy. And when you do, click that all notification bell for me so you get notified when I drop these banger videos. Let me know what y'all think about what Charleston White said in the comments down below. Let me know if y'all agree with him or disagree. I'm very curious to hear you guys' opinions and see you guys' comments. Y'all been leaving some great feedback on the previous videos, and I love the conversation we're having. Let's continue it. It's your boy RJ. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Deuces, you too.